Hey everybody, Jason Ricci here, and before we start today's Free Friday, I just want to thank you for the Blues Music Award.
And the winner is Jason Ricci.
Harmonica Player of the Year from the Blues Foundation, and I did it thanks to your votes. I'm sure YouTube had a tremendous amount to do with the win. Thank you guys so much. This one's actually from another year. I don't have the new trophy yet. I'll probably get it soon. And you know I'm gonna milk it. I'm gonna show the new one too. This one's from 2018. This is my third one. My mom's got my first one. I got the second one, and I'm gonna give my mother-in-law, Tanya, the third one. And you know, I couldn't have done it without you guys. I'm honored and privileged this year. It was a super tough year. It was Kim Wilson was in the running with me, Brandon Santini, incredible Billy Branch, and Bob Corritor. So, you know, look, I don't know if those guys have as big of a YouTube presence as I did, so I think that's how we did it, baby. Yeah, YouTube, thank you all, man. I appreciate it. So look, today we're going to be talking about using the minor pentatonic in third position. And we're using an unorthodox backing track. Let's get into it. It's called Petty Music Studios' Spicy Latin Funk Guitar Jam in B minor. Let's start with the minor pentatonic scale in third position. So I'm on an A harmonica in the key of B minor, and I'm gonna start with a simple minor scale. The minor pentatonic in third. 1, 2, 3. There it is, second octave. So that's just running the scale in sequence. Just up and down in sequence. Just up and down the scale. So what would happen if I started actually observing the changes? So rather than trying to play every note in the scale and do that, I'll just start with the root notes. So first, let's listen to the song and figure out where I gotta play what and when. Here we go. 1 draw. 4, 2 draw. 1 draw. 5, 3 double bend. 1 draw. 4, 2 draw. 5, 3 double bend, 2 draw, 1. Let's see what that sounds like. 1, 4, 1. Here comes 5. Back to 1. And a 4. 5. So now with the scale, Now I'm just barely observing the changes, and it already sounds fantastic. So I can do as little of this or as much of this as I want to. Second octave's easy, no bends. 4. We're just playing the minor pentatonic scale, a 5-note scale in third position. And what we're trying to do is play a little bit outside of our normal blues changes. And even though these are all changes that are in a blues, they're in a different order. So I already know that I can just play the minor pentatonic scale, not know anything about these changes at all, and everything's going to be okay. So I'm not even thinking about the changes, I'm just running up and down that scale. Now I do have to know the scale well. Right? I gotta know the scale good and know how to stay in it, you know, not to go out of it. Not only know what notes are in it, but know what notes are not in it. And then after that, I can start observing the changes just ever so slightly. Just starting with the root. Here comes 5. Back to 1. Again, ready? And here's 4. Now 5, 4. Here's the scale. From 4, from 1, from 5, from 1, from 5, now see, I just made a mistake there. I went from 5 on the 4 chord, and you can hear it still sounded fine. So there's nothing wrong with any of these notes over any of these chords. I can get into them as much as I want. I can make mistakes. I can observe them all the time, or I can ignore them. But this is a lot of what's going through my mind, is just, well, I have the freedom. Any note I could play in this thing will work. And now let me just take some of those notes and, you know, just, it's a minor scale, right? Minor pentatonic, right? And then let me pick some of them at certain times just for fun. You know, the root notes, and I can go up the scale from that root note, or I can just stay on it, or I can play any other note. But let's just start with observing the roots again. One more time. Ready? Third position, A harp, B minor. 1. 1 draw. 2 draw and 4. Back to 1 draw. Here comes 5. Back to 1. And 4. 2 draw. Quick 5 here. 4. Second octave. 4 draw. Here comes 4. On 6 blow. 1 draw. 5. 6 draw. 1. 4. 6 blow. 5. 4. Without me talking. Tongue blocking. Now I'll use some passing tones. Up to 4. Back to 1. with the whole scale. Staying in that 5 notes. Yeah, just staying in them 5 notes, I'm gonna learn a lot. I can do endless variations rhythmically, right? I can just stay on 3 notes, just the right note for each chord, and just rhythmically change it. Let's do that. Second octave. Got my mic again. Jason Ricci's signature mic, by the way. Lone Wolf Blues Company. So now I'm just going to run the scale. The beautiful delay on there. Second octave. Let's go back to the music. Just run that scale right over the music. Listen, guys, you're going to figure out what notes work. Even if you don't know what the roots are, you're going to figure out what the roots are. You're going to say, this note works good here. This place on the harmonica works good there. I'm just telling you ahead of time which ones work best and where, right? But what's best in the beginning might not be best later. You can change it up just to have fun, right? We're just going to run the scale. Turn down a little. All right. So yeah, minor pentatonic scale is one way to approach this. I could also use the blues scale. It's just adding one extra note. Be a 3 double bend or 3 triple bend in the first octave, 6 draw in the second octave. Just run up and down it. Ready? Now I'll improvise with that. Just learn the scale, just up and down. And then just start, trying to observe the changes, and then just find some licks that you like in the scale. Let's take the first 3 notes on the harp that are in the scale. 1 blow, 1 draw, right there, 2 draw, double band. And now I can just start soloing with those first 3 notes in the scale. I don't even need all the notes in the scale. All 3 of those notes work over every one of these chords. And that's how you get fast. Give me the next note up, 2 draw. Let's do it again. And I can just literally do this with any, 1, 2, or 3 notes that are in the scale, right? Or in another scale, right? This is how we learn to get good. We limit ourselves to a small grouping of notes and figure out everything that we can do with those notes, okay? It's just any 3 notes on the harp. Look, the same 3 notes in the second octave where it's easier, there's no bend. 4 blow, 4 draw, 5 draw. Here we go. Backwards. Forwards. Backwards. Just those 3 notes. Doesn't matter what the changes are. All the notes in the scale work over all the notes in the chord. I can add as much or little harmony as I want. And the better I understand harmony, the more I can actually do with less notes. But then, and also the more notes I can add. I can go out of the scale, stay in the scale, use other scales, use arpeggios, mix all of it together. I'll start off simple, just using the scale. Just start adding to it. So there's a natural minor scale. harmonic minor. On and on. Blues, harmonic minor, natural minor, aeolian, whatever you want to call it. Minor, pentatonic, it all works. Pick one. Pick one and go with it. And then just gradually expand to the point where you don't even have to think about it. Have fun, YouTube. I appreciate it. Thanks again. Harmonica Player of the Year, y'all. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys did this. Patreon, man. Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for the credits. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Free Fridays right here on YouTube. Subscribe today. Click the subscribe button for hundreds of free harmonica lessons. If you like what I'm putting down and you'd like to support the cause, go the extra mile, be sure to visit my Patreon page. Patreon patrons, thank you very much. You're making these lessons an absolute priority in my life. No matter how busy I get, a free lesson happens every Friday. For as low as $1 a month, that's 25 cents a lesson, you can become a Patreon patron. If you're doing a little better and you can donate more, that's great. Every time you become a Patreon patron, you're helping somebody else out there that doesn't have a credit card, that doesn't have $1 a month, to continue to get free harmonica instruction and much, much more. Remember, we got product reviews here on this channel. We do videos on addiction and bipolar disorder. We got blues stories. We got performance videos and everything right here on Jason Ricci's YouTube. Subscribe today. I'd like to thank Honer Harmonicas, and I'd like to thank Blue Moon Harmonicas, making custom parts for any harmonica that you might have at home. Blue Moon has got you. The Lone Wolf Blues Company, pedals, amplifiers, microphones, you name it, much more. Right here out of Louisiana, the Lone Wolf Blues Company is bringing you the best in customer service for almost any kind of amplified blues harmonica needs that you may have. Speaking of amplifiers, Harp Gear amplifiers, check them out. The very best Harp Gear, right out of Ocala, Florida. I got a website, www.mooncat.org. Check me out on mooncat.org. I got tour dates happening all over the place. I'm going all over the country this year, playing tour dates with J.J. Appleton, with Damon Fowler, with J.P. Soares, with my own band, with Joe Crown, all kinds of people. www.mooncat.org. T-shirts, lesson information, all of that. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. We do this every single Friday, and then every now and then I throw you some more stuff right here at Jason Ricci's YouTube. A Mooncat, love and appreciate all y'all.